We have around 850 kids. We have the most favorite of mine is the eagle's nest. We have an active eagle's nest on site. We have an electric shock that's the Ohio EPA is doing for us, and then they transfer them into a tank for the kids to watch and identify up to 130 species of fish in the Muskingum River. Other activities that's going on, we have an old strip area where coal was taken out before the reclamation laws, and it has acid drain off, and we're working in partnership with the Ohio Department of Natural Resources and placing some of our byproduct, our scrubber byproduct, to neutralize the acid runoff. Some other things that's going on, we have Drastic Park here. They talk about deer, the antlers. We have a gentleman here talking about Indian artifacts from the area. We have people here to help with the tree identification, soil identifications of different layers of soil. We also have a safety thing here with AEP, where they identify the safety aspects around electricity. We have some fun things for the kids too. We have alpacas, sheep, draft horses for rides. We have a gentleman in here that helps sing along with the kids some environmental songs, and that pretty much sums it up.
Why does AEP feel it's important to give back to these schools with Earth Day?
Well, I think it's one of our largest community activities that we have in the area, and we feel it's important to give back to the community as our employees. We have around 300 employees here, and the important part about it is to show the kids that we both have industry jobs right next to a river that's one of the cleanest in the states, and it's important for them to understand that there's a balance between being able to make a living and also working in harmony with the environment to keep the rivers clean and the air clean.
Anything new at AEP?
Not right now. Right now, we are in a decision-making rate case with the Ohio PUCO as the Ohio generation moves into competition. That's right now in hearings.
All right. And why do you like AEP Earth Day?
Oh, I love, most favorite is the bald eagle's nest. I think it's great having an active eagle's nest on the plant site. So that's my favorite.
We came here to do some electrofishing for us. We do a lot of that ourselves, but we do it on the main stem Ohio River at night. And our boats are too big to be on this water. They have special equipment in what we do. Who here has ever been shocked before by electricity? And what's it make you do when you get shocked?
Back.
What do you do?
You jump back.
Ah! Right? And it makes all your muscles tense up. Well, that's basically the same sort of thing we do out here. Except instead of a constant amount of electricity, we pulse it. So the fish's muscles will fire and they'll sort of swim right at the boat. And then when they get close, pull them out with the dip net, put them in a live well, carry them all up here by hand.
I think they might have told you at this plant, the discharge, if the water's too hot or if there's toxins in it, fish and stuff can swim away. But these mussels, they don't move very fast, so they're right there. They can't escape from bad things in the water. So there's habitat destruction. They are one of the first things to go.
Tupio in Ohio too, which means what?
What do you say?
Feeling marsupial in Ohio at the pouch.
Where are we gonna go in here?
What they'll do is they actually, right at the base of their, what I would call their knee, even though it's kind of bends backwards, there's a scent gland in there and they'll actually poof up that area. I've actually seen a deer pee on itself and rub its legs together to get the scent even bigger and more spread out. So they're very smart. You might not think that they are, but they're very smart.
Getting to see all the steam stackers and all that, and getting to know nature.
Well, I really like going, just going and seeing the bald eagle. I saw something move, but I didn't really see the figure. But did this part where we would do this search for animals in like this hula hoop, and we would find what was in there, and like what, if there was an animal in there, or if there was food in there, anything like that. And then we did this one thing where you would see if something, you would guess if something was decomposed or like stayed the same.